Can AI predict divorce?
Yeah, it's a really intriguing thought, isn't it? This idea that data could forecast something as human and complex as a relationship's future. It taps into that very human need to sort of understand patterns, especially for things that matter so much, like our connections.
Absolutely. We're always trying to figure out, what makes relationships tick or what those little signs are that things might be going wrong. So the idea that AI could just sift through loads of information to maybe spot those early warnings, it's pretty captivating.
And what's really interesting is the potential for AI to see correlations that maybe we just don't notice or can't see. Think about analyzing, say, how often certain words or phrases pop up in conversations, or maybe even the length and the tone of chats over time. These are data points that, put together might show patterns that suggest future trouble.
Okay, right. So let's focus this. The core question, can artificial intelligence actually forecast the likelihood of divorce? We're not getting into fixing things or AI marriage counseling here, just the prediction aspect. Is it even possible based on data?
Exactly. Just a prediction. AI algorithms are fundamentally pattern finders, right? They work best with huge data sets. So the whole exploration hinges on whether there are consistent detectable patterns in relationship data that reliably show up before a divorce. It makes you wonder though, doesn't it? What kinds of things, what interactions or behaviors do you think an AI might even look for?
Yeah, it's wild to think about the sheer amount of data you could potentially feed it. Not just words, but maybe, like you said, frequency of contact, sentiment in texts or emails. And here's a thought. Could an AI maybe see a relationship slowly drifting apart in a way the couple themselves are just too close to emotionally involved to recognize?
That potential for a more, let's say, objective view is definitely part of the fascination here. Our own view of our relationships is always colored by, feelings, history, biases. And AI just crunching the numbers might offer a totally different perspective. If you think about how AI predicts other things, like what we might buy online, the basic idea is the same. Find patterns in the data, predict future outcomes. The big question mark here is whether something as nuanced as a human relationship can really be accurately modeled and predicted this way, specifically for divorce.
Right. So wrapping up this deep dive, we keep coming back to that fundamental question. Can AI actually predict divorce before it occurs? It still feels a bit like science fiction maybe, but with AI advancing so fast, it's definitely something worth thinking about seriously.
It absolutely is, and it really leaves you with a bigger thought, doesn't it? If AI could analyze and predict something this personal, what are the implications? What are the possibilities and maybe the limits we should consider when we think about using tech to understand something so fundamentally human? That's definitely something to mull over.